in shambles. Pray for St. Louis. Let's get to it. This is what everybody's been talking about for the last 48 hours. We got a good amount of people in here. We got goods. We got DNA. Let's get into it. Never thought I'd see this day. Hitman versus Verb. What's going on?
I don't know why you thought you would never see this day, because this day done came already.
Oh my God! First of all,
I said this with on. I had spoke about it a little bit on my page, right? And for the people that been here, like the people that's really behind the scenes that know, not everybody, but Verb and Hitman never been like real cool.
Okay.
Am I right, DNA? You agree or disagree?
I agree. I actually got something to say to that. Like, I don't know the ins and outs because I'm not from St. Louis. I don't know them, but the clip started popping up about what they talking about now. I said it to Verb in 2019.
Yep, you did. Swear to God, you didn't.
Situation with him and ARP and one Hitman was like, I mean, I didn't know if it was true or not, but that's what everybody was saying. So I'm saying I've been hearing they ain't been fucking with each other for 5 years now because I used it in my third round.
I mean, honestly, before that though, this is how I explained it. They never been like cool. They just all came in from St. Louis. Verb and Young Ill, it's like cool. They've been like cool for real before Battle Rap. Hitman and them Hitman is from a whole like another area of St. Louis. So you don't got it. They just came in together, so they stuck together. They try to stick together, but that's like us being from up here. Like,
not all New York battle rappers get along,
right? But not even that. But if let's say I never met DNA and battle rap, I probably would have never knew him. I never would have been cool with him. Yeah, because New York is so big. I probably never would have bumped into him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Unless he was rapping, you know what I'm saying? Then I probably bumped into him because that's a small circuit, but. Other than that, I probably never bumped into him. So meaning that St. Louis is big. So they're looking at it like, oh man, y'all friends. Nah, they never really been friends. They've been associates. And they just been cool. Right.
So are you guys aware of everything that's happened in the last like 24 hours, all the spaces? I know you guys are so busy.
I'm not in spaces, but
yeah.
I heard a little. I know
enough.
I heard a little bit, and then what I don't know, I bet DNA know, or vice versa. So,
okay, so here are a few points, right? So basically, both of them are saying that they hated on each other, and there was secret animosity that they've been holding in for all these years. And they were trying to keep it cute for St. Louis so they can seem like a united front. And, the straw that broke the camel's back was planning to get this Mook and Hitman battle. And it all fell apart because of something that, Verb didn't perceive it as hating, but Hitman Holla did. And at the middle, say again?
So what was it?
So in the middle of all this is Gerald McCoy, right? So Gerald was working with Hitman to pay basically his deposit, right, for the Mook and Hitman battle so that Hitman could get some motivation to start writing. A lot of battle rappers do this. They need a deposit just to say, I'm going to start writing.
I understand that. I'm like that. I can't write without a deposit.
Okay. So in all of that, getting the battle together, Hitman and Beasley from URL were talking. They came up with a marketing plan that they were going to pretend that URL was not setting up this battle. And in the public, Hitman was supposed to say, oh, URL has not talked to me. The battle is not happening, so that they would surprise announce the battle and the fans will go wild, right? Gerald McCoy sees Hitman publicly saying, I have not talked to URL. URL is not planning this battle. When in private, Hitman told Gerald, I am talking to URL and they're working Mook's side of the deposit out. So now Gerald is in the middle of this saying, is Hitman trying to beat me out my money? Like, why is he telling me he's working and this battle is about to happen? So he just wanted me to give him $20,000.
But why didn't Hitman tell Gerald that.
Okay, so that's the first thing. That's the first question. Do you agree that because Hitman says, well, you're the sponsor, I shouldn't really have to tell you about the marketing plan that we have, but Gerald's side is saying, I'm the one giving you the money. Why shouldn't you tell me? I'm not going to tell anybody. It's supposed to be a secret, but do you agree that Hitman didn't need to tell the sponsor because the sponsor is a third party?
No, I disagree on that.
You're breaking up. Is he frozen for you?
Yeah, he's frozen. He just pulled the Undertaker. He's out of here.
So how do you feel? How do you feel?
He needs to get to the store. While we got all the viewers here, I mean, this is my take on it, man. I don't agree or disagree. The only thing I agree with is that this should not be discussed on the internet. My whole take on this situation is if they not setting up a rematch battle and we not getting they need to get on the phone and figure this out. Like,
wait, hold on. Did you agree or disagree with the Hitman thing?
I mean, I disagree with the whole situation. I don't think none of this should be.
Come on, dude. She asked you a specific question, so I'll answer it since you're scared, you punk. So,
what am I scared of?
So let me answer it, and then you have to agree or disagree. You can't say
not punk.
She asked a specific question. You have to say I agree or disagree. Am I right? So what I was saying was I disagree with it, man. Only because I'm looking at it if it was me, and if it was me.
Right.
If somebody gave me some money, then I feel like they should know. I mean, I would tell them anyway. So this is what we're doing because it's possible to get some more money. Like this is what we're doing. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna blow up. It's just business. Boom, boom. Yo, listen. You should send me another 10 because this shit about to be crazy. So I feel I disagree with it, man. I feel like he should have told him if. He gave him the down payment because he's paying for the battle. It ain't about what the battle is being.
Or helping pay for it.
The most important thing is where the money's coming from to make it happen. As a battle, that's what we worry about. Where the money? We want the money because that for us to work. So I disagree on it. What you feel, D? Look at this song.
I mean, if that's exactly how it transpired, and Gina's saying that, I'll give you my take on that. Other than overall.
I'm just going off what Gina said.
That's what they said. I listened to like 5 hours of Spaces.
If that's what they said, because I want to be clear on my statement. People will be like, yo, he said da-da-da. If that's what they said, then yeah, I feel like you should let the person know that's the sponsor. I mean, that's like Harry. I'm going to put Harry on to what's going on, or Castro back in the day because you the one sending the bread. Like, if you not
anyway, I'm gonna want to know what's going on. Like, if I'm sending my bread, then give me my bread back. I don't need to know.
He didn't give him the bread yet, but this was where the discrepancy happened. So after that, Gerald, instead of calling Hitman to clarify what's going on, he calls Verb.
Because
Verb and him are besties. Verb says, well, I don't know, because Hitman and Nick Cannon don't really get along like that anymore. And if you saw, Hitman just exposed his former manager for scamming people. So Verb is bringing this up to Gerald to say, hey, I don't know. Be careful, though. Right? This is what he says. Gerald McCoy confirmed this. But Gerald is saying he didn't really say it in a hating way. Hitman took it as he was being a hater and he's trying to stop his bread because why are you casting doubt instead of affirming Gerald, right? So I guess, do you agree or disagree on that? Gerald then ended up calling.
Gina, I know you're trying to do a docu-series. Let's get to the whole summary of the situation.
Because I need you to know exactly what was said, so when you chop it up, people don't say you're making a statement or something you're not informed of. But basically,
I'm still not informed in that because in one case, Hitman saying one thing and then Verb is saying another. That's why.
So you don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
We just going off of what she asked. It's gonna fall on her. She's the one that said that's what they said.
I'm going off of what Gerald said. This is what Gerald said in the Spaces. He confirmed. Now, how do you feel on how Gerald, I guess, acted, how Hitman feels, because again, Verb is trying to say he was not hating on him. Y'all never had a problem. He didn't know. And now Hitman is coming out saying this is the final straw. This is what caused all of this, because Hitman is like, you did this again to me. You tried to snake me, and I don't like that. And I've had this problem with you since like 2018. This is what he's saying.
Listen, that's that man's truth. And if that's what's being said, that's the only thing I can believe. I don't know, because I wasn't there to hear everything, so I can't really speak on what Hitman is saying and what Verb is saying. That's his truth. He's saying that happened to him. I can't tell him it didn't. So I can't really speak on it. Verb is saying something totally different. I wasn't in the middle to... Now, if I would have heard what happened and I was there, then I could give you my take on it. But I can't give my take on it because I wasn't there. So who knows who's right, who's wrong, or whatever. Maybe both of them is right. I don't know.
Right. Maybe both are right and both are wrong.
My take is, listen, if it's not a rematch set up, get on the phone. People got to understand the internet is a show. So if they putting on a show, by all means, the show is entertaining. But if y'all for real and y'all not the best of friends, we already established that. But y'all do got some type of respect because y'all had camaraderie to never let people know it was like this. Then y'all should get on the phone and figure it out. Then sit here and do. If it's not going to equal to somebody getting a paycheck, I don't know. I'm just not. But it's many times.
You're not with the internet games.
Me and Goods got hilarious stories, man. But
Matt, no, we don't got it. DNA has hilarious stories.
No, we got hilarious stories, but
it's always
me. I would never go on the internet to try. Now, I don't know. That's just me, man. I can't.
Yeah.
If I got a rapport with you, I feel like we got to handle it off of that, like off of there. And I feel like sometimes people get caught up in, everybody there. Because my thing is, all these people that's tuning in, they don't give a fuck. They don't care about what's going on.
Entertainment.
It's just entertaining. Yep.
They want to laugh. They want to troll. It's the same people trolling.
And they're going to log off. And y'all still going to have beef for real.
That's why I'm like, yo, y'all need to tell. Oh, Ree said DNA waited outside 7 hours to fight Goods. It was 3.
Oh my God.
It was 3.
I told him to outside his house. I'm on my way up there right now.
Yo, that might be the funniest shit ever, y'all.
And he went out there.
The nigga had me furious that day. I was standing.
Who won?
Went out there. I was in my house laying down somewhere. I just told him that because he was being stupid. I look like fighting DNA. Like, this is when DNA had anger problems. He's not like that anymore. DNA. When he was younger, he had anger problems. He had beef with Clips and me. Times.
For sure.
Real friends.
Yeah. Sure. So since it's now on the internet, do you think they could come back from this? Like, if you ever had problems with your friend and you brought it to the internet, and now each of y'all are inviting each other.
Yeah, they could come back from it. It's just now everybody. My whole thing is that's the reason why I'm saying that too. When you have an issue with your friend or somebody that you had a rapport with, when you handle it behind the scenes, nobody knows that you had the problem.
Right.
When you handle it in public, now everybody gets to judge why y'all made up, who's right, who's wrong. It's just unwanted opinions like that. That's why I'm like, just handle it behind the scenes. But I guess I don't know. I understand it though, because in my later years, I've been tempted to be like, all right, this is what we on. But I don't really like it though.
But if you have like a rapport with someone and y'all have like say Goods did something behind the scenes that you didn't really like. How many chances do you give somebody, or do you just bring it up right away? Because I think this is what's happening is that they've been holding stuff
right
in.
Away. For me, I'm nipping stuff in the butt right away, so it won't build up, and I won't see. But
you won't blow up,
right? But the difference is this, though. Like I bring it back to, that's not his man. Hitman and Verb is not close.
That's true. That's true.
So it's different from my man. I'm gonna bring it up as soon as something bothers me because you're my man. And I don't want to feel away. But for them, that they never really
don't mind feeling away.
Close, yeah. They never really was like close like that. So for whatever reason, for whatever Hitman said Verb did, Verb said Hitman did, or whatever reason, they never been like super close. So
damn. So do you want to see a battle, a rematch?
No.
No.
Same. I think it would be kind of corny if they announce a battle and say this was all like.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna battle either because they dead serious. So
yeah. They invited each other to the fade.
I feel like, first of all, that first battle, whoever you got winning is a classic. That was 12 years ago. Like, I don't, and I think at that time it was a little more competitive than it is now. I think now it's more like we battled, we thought we was good, we not. That's why I'm like, they just need to. I don't know.
Perhaps they should. Should they box it out?
No.
Should they get in the ring?
I think that's dope because Hitman boxed a little bit for sure. I heard Verb say something about he was training to box or something like that too. I think that'd be dope when they both get some money for it.
And since now we got Suge. We got Suge and his win-round shit.
I don't think Suge have enough money to pay Hitman and Verb. I think if anything, they should do
we could get a sponsor.
Right. That's what I have to be.
Ask Gerald again.
Yo, this nigga's creative.
No, I'm being real. You know how much money he wants to battle? You know how much money he gonna want the box?
Box? Well, this is a good transition. So let's get into Suge. Are we done talking about? You guys have any final thoughts?
No, get off.
We missed. Oh, wow.
No.